Good morning, everyone, and thank you for choosing Financial Insights today. Every day, our goal is to provide you with a thorough and knowledgeable analysis of the most relevant financial news to help you navigate the complex economic landscape. Let's begin our daily review. Financial News, June 28, 2023. We start with the currency market, where the focus is on the Japanese yen. Investors are preparing for the Bank of Japan's BOJ decision, which could involve discussions on adjusting monetary policy. The yen has shown an upward trend, but concerns arise due to reports that the BOJ may consider changing its yield curve control policy. This news led to an increase in the nation's 10-year bond yield, surpassing the central bank's set limit for the first time since March. As a result, the Topix and Nikkei 225 stock indices experienced a decline of 1%, contributing to a broader downturn in Asian stocks. Hong Kong stocks also suffered a contraction, particularly China Evergrande New Energy Vehicle, which plummeted by 68% after a year-long trading suspension. While most economists predict that the BOJ will maintain its current policy, a Nikkei report suggests that the central bank might allow an increase in 10-year yields beyond the 0.5% limit. This news had a ripple effect, leading to an increase in U.S. Treasury bond yields and a loss in U.S. stocks. If the BOJ indeed makes a policy change, it could have significant implications for global financial flows. Japanese investors currently hold substantial amounts of U.S. government debt, European bonds, and Australian assets. The potential impact of such a change could prompt Japanese institutions to repatriate their investments, potentially influencing markets in the short term. Moving on to market movements, the dollar experienced a slight decline in Asian trading, while the yield on the U.S. 10-year Treasury bonds remained relatively stable at 3.99%, following a 13 basis points rise the previous day. In Australia, 10-year bond yields increased by 12 basis points, and in New Zealand, they grew by 9 basis points. Due to uncertainty regarding the yen's trajectory, traders have increased protection against a surge in the currency. The gauge of traders' willingness to hedge gains in yen reached its highest level in over 3 years. Meanwhile, the inflation rate in Tokyo in July slightly exceeded economists' forecasts, casting some doubt on the BOJ's view of wanting below target price growth in the coming months. According to Win Thin, global head of currency strategy at Brown Brothers Harriman and Company, a BOJ policy adjustment is more likely to happen in October. Shifting to the United States, the economy continues to show resilience and growth. The gross domestic product, GDP, increased at an annual rate of 2.4% in the second quarter, surpassing the previous estimate of 2%. Additionally, the Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index rose 2.6% in the second quarter, compared to 4.1% in the first quarter. These data further strengthen the solidity of the U.S. economy, making predictions of an imminent recession increasingly doubtful. In the technology industry, Intel made a positive comeback in the second quarter, returning to profitability after 2 consecutive quarters of losses. Although its revenue decreased by 15% on an annual basis, Intel's gross margin, on a corrected basis, reached almost 40%. This positive result led investors to show confidence, causing Intel shares to rise by over 7% in after-hours trading. Before proceeding with our analysis, we would like to remind you that your support is very important to us. If you enjoy this video and find our content helpful and engaging, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. This helps us grow and provide you with even more quality content. Now, let's get back to the news on the financial markets and the latest updates. On a sadder note, the Dow Jones Industrial Average saw its 13-day winning streak come to an end, closing in the red. Other major U.S. indices also experienced losses. However, the European Stoxx 600 index showed a good performance, supported by gains in the media and technology sectors. In the Forex market, the Japanese yen experienced significant volatility due to the BOJ's decision weighing on the currency. The US dollar index, DXY, strengthened thanks to positive macroeconomic data, reversing the losses incurred the previous day following Federal Reserve decisions. The euro and British pound lost ground against the dollar. Gold prices experienced a contraction due to the increase in U.S. yields but subsequently saw a slight rebound. Meanwhile, Bitcoin struggled to find a definitive direction, while Ethereum remained stable. Key events this week. BOJ rate decision, Friday. Eurozone economic confidence, consumer confidence, Friday. U.S. Consumer Income, Employment Cost Index, University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment, Friday. Some of the main moves in markets. Stocks. S&P 500 futures rose 0.1% as of 10:33 a.m. Tokyo time. The S&P 500 fell 0.6%. Nasdaq 100 futures rose 0.2%. The Nasdaq 100 fell 0.2%. Japan's Topix index fell 0.9%. Hong Kong's Hang Seng index fell 1.1%. China's Shanghai Composite Index fell 0.3%. Australia's S&P/ASX 200 index fell 0.3%. Currencies. The Bloomberg Dollar Spot Index was little changed. The euro was little changed at $1.0980. The Japanese yen rose 0.1% to 139.32 per dollar. The offshore yuan was little changed at 7.1654 per dollar. The Australian dollar was little changed at $0.6703. Cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin rose 0.4% to $29,271.65. Ether rose 0.2% to $1,862.02. Bonds. The yield on 10-year treasuries was little changed at 3.99%. Japan's 10-year yield advanced 6 basis points to 0.500%. Australia's 10-year yield advanced 13 basis points to 4.05%. Commodities. West Texas Intermediate crude fell 0.4% to $79.78 a barrel. Spot gold rose 0.2% to $1,949.41 an ounce. This story was produced with the assistance of Bloomberg Automation. In conclusion, we'd like to thank you for watching Financial Insights today. If you enjoyed our insights and found the information helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to our channel to stay updated with future analyses. Thank you again for your support, and we'll see you soon with more interesting news. Remember, the information in this video is purely informational and does not constitute investment advice. Always consult with a professional before making financial decisions.